Hi, my name is Sunday. In this video, I'll be talking about the extension of lockdown in Germany. Now, the German government, they have extended the lockdown again, and this time around, Easter is going to be hard lockdown. Netherlands also extend their lockdown due to the rise in coronavirus, while in the United Kingdom, they said from the 29th of March, their people cannot travel out of the country to any other place. Whoever that venture to travel out of United Kingdom from the 29th of March will be fined £5,000. Now let's get started. In Germany, it says, in Germany, lockdown strengthened over Easter weekend. Supermarkets also closed. In the Easter period, supermarkets are to close. It says Angela Merkel on Tuesday announced a hard 5-day lockdown over Easter. A hard 5-day lockdown during the period of Easter as the country battles a sharp rise in coronavirus or new coronavirus infections. State and federal government officials agreed after a 15-hour virtual meeting that ran until the early hours of Tuesday to extend restrictions that were set to end March 28th. Their restrictions were set to end in March 28th. That was the previous restriction. Now it's going to end until April 18th. So they have extended it once again. In Germany, the restriction or the lockdown was supposed to end on the 28th of March. Now they have extended it again to on the 18th of April and to shutter nearly all shops for 5 days over Easter. During the period of Easter, that's the reason why they call it hard lockdown in Easter period. So Easter period is going to be lockdown, hard lockdown. In that period, all supermarkets are to remain closed. All supermarkets are to close. It says grocery stores would be allowed to open for 1 day, only on Saturday, which is supermarkets are only allowed to open on 1 day, on the 3rd of April. All other days in the Easter period, from the 1st to on the 5th of April, supermarkets are to remain closed, but only on Saturday, which is on the 3rd of April, only that day they are allowed to open. Meaning Easter period in Germany is going to be hard lockdown. Only on Saturday, supermarkets will be open. In the Netherlands, it says COVID cases on the rise. The Netherlands extend restrictions until April 20th. So their restriction, their lockdown is also extended again till on the 20th of April. In the United Kingdom, holidays abroad prohibited for British. £5,000 fine for those who leave the country. So they are prohibiting holidays abroad, meaning no one can leave United Kingdom. All of them are to remain indoors or to remain only inside the country. So they are not allowed to move out for holidays, especially in this Easter period. And it's starting on the 29th of March. So from now till the 29th of March, whoever that want to travel out can travel out. But from the 29th of March, no one are allowed to travel out of the country, no matter whatsoever reason, except for specific reasons. So it says holidays abroad prohibited for Brits in order not to compromise the result of the lockdown and the COVID vaccination campaign. Because of the way they have been rolling out the COVID vaccination. So they don't want people to go out and also bring back all this virus again. So that's why they are locking their people inside the country. They can move around inside the country, but they are not allowed to leave the United Kingdom. It says according to the new rules that will come into force on Monday. The new rules is to come into force on Monday 29. It says it will be possible to leave the country only for work reasons or emergencies. So only for work reasons you can leave the country. You can travel to other places. For instance, you are working in other country, then you can leave. But for just for visits or for one thing or the other, they said you are not allowed to go. Even in this Easter period, you are not allowed to go and visit your loved ones in other places. So that is what they are saying. Only for work reasons or emergencies. Why for those who arrive Quarantine in a hotel is required at their own expense. Whoever that will be arriving into the United Kingdom, whoever that will be traveling there, the person will need to go or undergo quarantine in hotel. And as well, the person has to pay the expense, or the person has to be responsible for the bills and other things. So it says, for violators, a fine of £5,000 is foreseen. For those ones that will violate the law, for those ones that will see travel during that period from the 29th of March, whoever that will see go, when it's not for work reason or for other emergencies, those people, they said they will fine them £5,000. So that is what they have said. It says, allow reasons include the only reasons why you can travel out of the United Kingdom from the 29th of March is this. It says, include the need to travel for work or study. If you are going out because of work, there's no problem. If you are going out because of study, maybe you are studying in other country, there's still no problem. It says, or to visit a relative in serious health condition, or you are going out to go and visit a relative because the person is sick, they need your attention, or one thing or the other. For any other reason apart from these three reasons, no one is expected to leave the country. No one is expected to leave United Kingdom during that period. Whoever that violates the law, they said, a fine of £5,000. So it says the restriction do not apply to Ireland. So meaning they can still travel to Ireland, but they cannot travel to other country, other European country, or any other country. Only in Ireland, they can travel only to Ireland, but other country, no. It says, according to Transport Secretary Grant, it says the stop to non-essential travel can be lifted no earlier than May 17th. So this restriction that they are talking about, they said it can only be lifted not earlier, maybe on the 17th of May. That is what they have said, according to Johnson's official schedule, according to the Prime Minister Boris Johnson's official schedule. So this is what the government of the United Kingdom has stated, that no one should travel out of the United Kingdom from the 29th of March, which is on Monday. No one should travel out of that country. If you want to travel out, only for work reasons, for study, or for health reasons. So this is what they have stated. So the lockdown as well in Germany has also been extended to on the 18th of April. Hard lockdown during Easter. During Easter, as they have said, for 5 days, from the 1st of April till on the 5th of April, no supermarkets are allowed to open. They are only allowed to open on one day, which is on the 3rd of April, on Saturday. So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like, comment, and also share it to others as well. And if you know you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do subscribe. And make sure you click the notification bell so that whenever I upload any new videos or information, you will know. Thank you, and God bless you. Bye.